Beyond cigars and Cadillacs, Havana after dark. Havana. The name conjures images. Vintage cars gleam under the tropical sun, cigars smolder in dimly lit bars. But Havana after dark? That's a different story. When the sun dips below the horizon, a new rhythm takes hold. The city pulses with a different kind of energy. This is the Havana of salsa. The Malecón, Havana's famed seawall, transforms. It becomes a stage. Musicians tune their instruments. Couples sway to the music. The air crackles with anticipation. This is where Havana lets loose. This is where the soul of the city comes alive. Forget the tourist traps. This is the real Havana. Raw, passionate, unforgettable. So put on your dancing shoes. We're about to dive headfirst into the world of Havana salsa. The heartbeat of Havana salsa's rhythmic roots. Salsa isn't just a dance in Cuba, it's a way of life. It's woven into the fabric of the culture. To understand salsa, you have to understand its roots. Salsa's story begins with son. Son is the heart and soul of Cuban music. It emerged in the countryside in the late 19th century. Son is a fusion of Spanish guitar and African rhythms. It's the sound of two cultures colliding and creating something beautiful. Fast forward to the 1970s. Cuban son migrated north to New York. There, it mixed with jazz and other Latin American rhythms. The result? Salsa. But even with its evolution, salsa never forgot its roots. It's still infused with the passion and energy of Cuban sun. In Havana, salsa isn't confined to nightclubs. It spills out onto the streets. It's the soundtrack to everyday life. You'll hear it everywhere, from street corner musicians to family gatherings. Salsa is the heartbeat of Havana. When Havana ignites a night dive into salsa clubs. Havana at night is a sensory overload. The air is thick with the scent of cigars and rum. Music spills out of every doorway. And the rhythm? It's impossible to resist. This is where the city truly comes alive. For a taste of authentic Cuban salsa, head to Casa de la Música. This iconic venue is a must-visit for any music lover. Here you'll find live bands playing everything from traditional sun to modern salsa. The energy is electric. Another legendary spot is the Hotel Nacional de Cuba. This grand old dame has seen it all, from Hollywood stars to revolutionaries. Its open-air terrace hosts nightly salsa performances. Dance under the stars with the city lights twinkling in the distance. But the real magic happens on the streets. On weekends, plazas transform into impromptu dance floors. Locals gather to show off their moves. Don't be shy, join in. That's the beauty of salsa in Havana. Everyone is welcome. From streets to salons, salsa's unstoppable rhythm. In Havana, salsa isn't just a dance, it's a way of life. The rhythm of salsa pulses through the veins of the city, from the bustling streets to the intimate salons. Salsa in Havana isn't just one dance, it's a vibrant tapestry of styles, each telling its own story. It's a kaleidoscope of styles. From the intricate footwork to the expressive movements, every style adds a unique flavor to the dance, each with its own unique flavor. Whether it's the elegance of one style or the raw energy of another, salsa in Havana is a feast for the senses. Cuban salsa, also known as casino, is the heart and soul of the scene. It's the style that brings people together, creating a sense of community and shared joy. It's fast, it's flirty, and it's full of improvisation. The dancers move with a playful energy, making every performance a unique experience. Rueda de Casino takes the energy up a notch. This circular dance formation is a dynamic and exhilarating display of coordination and rhythm. It's a circular dance where couples exchange partners in a dizzying whirl of spins and turns. The seamless transitions and synchronized movements are a testament to the dancer's skill. It's a sight to behold. Spectators can't help but be drawn into the infectious energy and joy of the dance. And a true test of your salsa skills. Mastering Rueda de Casino requires precision, timing, and a deep connection with your fellow dancers. Don't worry if you're a beginner. Havana's salsa scene is welcoming and inclusive. Havana welcomes dancers of all levels. Whether you're a seasoned dancer or just starting out, there's a place for you. There are countless places to learn. From formal dance studios, where you can refine your technique, to casual classes in parks, where you can enjoy the open air and the vibrant atmosphere of the city. Just look for the signs or ask a local. The community is always eager to share their love for salsa. They'll be happy to point you in the right direction. In Havana, salsa is a shared passion that brings people together. The key to salsa is to let go. Don't overthink it. Feel the music, let the rhythm guide your movements, and most importantly, have fun. Salsa is about joy, expression, and connection. In Havana, salsa is more than just steps, it's about connection. It's about feeling the music and sharing that feeling with others. It's about sharing a moment of joy with strangers. In the end, salsa in Havana is a celebration of life, love, and community. Section 5, Salsa 101, your crash course in Cuban rhythms. Ready to hit the dance floor? Here's a quick crash course in Cuban salsa. The basic step is a simple forward-back pattern, but the real magic is in the hips. Cuban salsa is all about fluidity and movement. The music is fast-paced and lively. It's driven by congas, timbales, and the tres cubano, a small guitar-like instrument. Listen for the call and response between the instruments and the vocals. It's infectious. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, everyone starts somewhere. The best way to learn is to jump in and give it a try. Locals are incredibly welcoming and encouraging. They'll be happy to show you a few moves. Remember, salsa is about having fun, so relax, let go of your inhibitions, and let the rhythm move you. Section 6. Dressing for the dance floor. Havana style and etiquette. Havana nights are hot, both literally and figuratively. Dress for the occasion. Lightweight, breathable clothing is key. Think linen shirts, flowy dresses, and comfortable shoes. You'll be doing a lot of moving. When it comes to footwear, choose something comfortable and dance-friendly. Sandals, flats, or dance shoes are all good options. Avoid anything too high or too loose. You don't want to trip on the dance floor. Cuban culture is warm and welcoming, but it's always a good idea to be mindful of local customs. A little respect goes a long way. When entering someone's home or a small business, it's polite to greet people with a friendly buenos dias, good morning, or buenas tardes, good afternoon, evening. Remember, salsa is a social dance. It's about connecting with your partner and the people around you. So smile, make eye contact, and don't be afraid to strike up a conversation. Section 7, Salsa Diplomacy, Navigating the Social Beat. In Havana, the dance floor is a social melting pot. You'll encounter people from all walks of life, from seasoned salseros to curious tourists. Embrace the diversity, it's all part of the experience. If you want to ask someone to dance, a simple "me permite," "may I," will suffice. Don't be discouraged if someone declines. They may be tired with someone else or just not feel like it. Just smile and move on. Once on the dance floor, be mindful of your surroundings. Avoid bumping into other couples. And be aware of the flow of the dance. If you're unsure of a step, don't be afraid to ask your partner for guidance. Most importantly, have fun and enjoy the experience. Salsa is a celebration of life, love, and music. Embrace the energy, let loose, and let the rhythm take over. Section 8. Beyond the beat, safety and practical tips for salseros. Havana is generally a safe city, known for its vibrant culture and friendly locales. However, like any other city, it's important to stay vigilant and take certain precautions to ensure your safety, but it's always wise to be aware of your surroundings, especially at night. Stick to well-lit areas and avoid walking alone in unfamiliar places. Avoid carrying large amounts of cash. Instead, bring only what you need for the day and keep it in a secure place. And if you're drinking, do so responsibly. Keep an eye on your drink at all times and never accept drinks from strangers. Getting around Havana is easy and convenient. The city offers various modes of transportation to suit your needs. Taxis are plentiful and affordable. Make sure to agree on a fare before starting your journey to avoid any misunderstandings. But for a more authentic experience, hop on a guagua. These local buses offer a glimpse into the daily life of Havana's residents. These brightly colored buses are the main form of public transportation. They are an affordable way to get around the city. Just be prepared for a crowded ride, especially during peak hours. It's all part of the experience. When it comes to money, cash is king in Cuba. Most transactions are done in cash, so it's essential to have enough on hand. Credit cards are not widely accepted. Many places, especially smaller establishments, do not have the facilities to process card payments. So be sure to bring enough cash to cover your expenses. Plan ahead and budget accordingly to avoid any inconveniences. There are ATMs around the city, but they can be unreliable. It's not uncommon for them to be out of service or have long lines, but they can be unreliable. Always have a backup plan in case you can't access your funds. It's best to exchange your money at a bank or cadeka. These official exchange offices offer the best rates and are the safest option. Remember, salsa is all about letting loose and having fun. Embrace the rhythm and enjoy the vibrant nightlife. but it's important to be prepared and stay safe. Look out for your friends and make sure everyone gets home safely. By following these simple tips, you can relax and enjoy all that Havana's nightlife has to offer. Dance the night away with peace of mind, knowing you're well prepared. Section 9. My Havana Nights. A personal salsa symphony. I'll never forget my first night in a Havana salsa club. The music was intoxicating, the energy was electric, the rhythm of the drums and the melody of the trumpets filled the air, creating an atmosphere that was both exhilarating and inviting. And the dancing? It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. The dancers moved with such passion and precision, their bodies telling stories with every step. I was hooked from the very first beat. Over the years I've returned to Havana many times. Each visit has deepened my love for this vibrant city and its incredible salsa scene. Each visit has been a unique and unforgettable experience. From the grandmothers who could spin like tops to the young dancers who brought a fresh energy to the floor, every moment was a new discovery. I've danced with grandmothers who could spin like tops. Their grace and agility were awe-inspiring, a testament to the lifelong passion they held for salsa. Shared laughs with locals over glasses of rum. These moments of camaraderie and joy are what make Havana's nightlife so special, and witnessed the transformative power of music firsthand. The way it brings people together, transcending language and cultural barriers, is truly magical. What I love most about salsa in Havana is its authenticity. This isn't some tourist trap designed to entertain visitors. It's a living, breathing part of the culture. A tradition passed down through generations, kept alive by the passion of the people. It's a living, breathing part of the culture. It's a way of life that you can feel in every beat of the music and every step of the dance. It's a way of life. And it's something that you can't fully understand until you experience it for yourself. And it's something that you can't fully understand until you experience it for yourself. The energy, the passion, the community, it's all part of what makes Havana's salsa scene so special. So, if you're looking for a truly authentic travel experience, one that will stay with you long after you've returned home, one that will stay with you long after you've returned home, book a ticket to Havana, learn to salsa, book a ticket to Havana, learn to salsa, and discover the heart and soul of Cuba. You won't regret it. And discover the heart and soul of Cuba. You won't regret it. The memories you make will be cherished forever, and the rhythm of Havana will stay with you long after you leave.